Hey guys, so a lot of people have been talking about how there is a new Jurassic World movie, and a lot of people aren't happy about that, even hardcore fans of the franchise. And you know what? I actually am excited. I think this could be an opportunity to take it in a new positive direction because, look, I've had a lot of problems with the last few movies. I feel like Jurassic World 2 and 3, like, they took it away from the tropical island vibe, and the setting of the island just made it for me in so many ways. Like, you see those islands in Costa Rica, well, they're actually filmed in Hawaii, but you see it and you feel like you're in a Jurassic movie. I actually did like the first Jurassic World movie, but after that, it just felt like they took away the fear and the threat that the dinosaurs posed, because even velociraptors, the most feared of dinosaurs arguably, were now basically trained pets. Well, not pets, but you know what I mean. They took away the dinosaurs as a threat, as a villain of sorts, even though they're only trying to protect their land. But still, they were the villains of the movie in the Jurassic Park movies, and now they're things that need to be rescued by humans, and that is when it went downhill for me. Look, I felt like the second movie could have done something interesting. The Jurassic World 2 movie with the Gothic mansion setting and the black market trade of the dinosaurs, that was actually interesting. But then they made it all about cloning and locusts in the third movie, and don't even get me started on how much it felt like a generic Tom Cruise action movie. And he's known for his action movies, and now he's stepped down or got fired. I don't know, creative differences happened. So either way, I'm happy. Look, he directed, I think it was John Wick. No, wait, that's Chad Stahelski. I'm not sure. All I know, he's directed some amazing movies, so this is nothing against him as a director. I think he's very talented, but I don't think he's the right fit for these particular movies. So obviously, I feel like the right approach is bringing it back to the islands, bringing back the terror and the suspense, like in the first Jurassic Park movie, when the T-Rex approaches for the first time. Like, I remember having nightmares about that as a kid. That whole sequence with like the cup shaking, that was a really well done sequence, and it was like that for all the Jurassic Park movies. They had, even the third one, which wasn't as good, it still had a lot of suspense, and it wasn't horror obviously, but it had, horror elements to it. And I feel like that is the way they need to go forward. Bring it back to horror. Obviously it's still going to be a family friendly movie. They want to cater to the kids who are fans of it, so it's never going to be really bloody, though. That would be an interesting approach if they just went full out in that direction. But I know we're not going to get that. But if they bring it back to how it was in the first three movies, I would be happy. And hopefully the new director does that. I don't want to see any of the previous cast members from the other movies. Not that there's anything wrong with them. I just hope they go in a completely new direction, which is what I think they're going to do. So yeah, so when it comes to this article, it says the parting was amicable, but who knows really what goes on. It would be really interesting to be a fly on the wall for that conversation. Maybe he wanted to push it in the action direction and they didn't want to go in that direction because of the, well, I don't want to say not success, because box office wise it was a successful movie, but in terms of the fans, they obviously didn't like the approach that it went to, feeling like just a pure action movie with dinosaurs. So maybe that was the differences, but we'll never really know. So David Leitch, who helped launch the franchise when he penned the first two Jurassic Park films, is writing the script, so that gives me a lot of hope. So yeah, it says here how all the old cast members aren't expected to return. So the executive producer is Steven Spielberg, so that is also giving me hope. I just wish Spielberg would completely take over, just take over everything. But yeah, who knows? if that will happen. Maybe it could. But either way, we're getting a new Jurassic movie. So I'm happy, but I really just hope this new director takes it in the direction that a lot of people, not just me, seem to want it to go in. But let me know down below, do you agree with me? Do you want it to be less action focused? Or are you actually happy with the way it's been? So please comment, like, subscribe, all of that. Thanks, guys.